Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and for another Cool Katz Quickies. So a lot of my Cool Katz Quickies videos have been put into this album, so still in the process. I've shown you how to make these shaped pockets using some whisker dies and they look lovely. This was the batwing whisker, but you could use any of the whiskers in their range there. There's Mexican, there's Victorian, there's Mandarin. There's a few different shaped whiskers you can get, and the brilliant thing is they have other dies then which complement it. So I fancied doing a little tag using the batwing tags, because you can see it matches perfectly to our batwing whisker die. The only thing was, this is the largest one. You can see I've got the base and I've got a mat and layer to go on top. It would drop down to here. And ideally, I would like it a little bit bigger tag. So what we're going to do today is some extended tags. Now I've got my Mexican ones here as well, just to show it would work for any of your tag shapes. So there's batwing, there's Mexican, there's the Victorian have come out as well with the pockets as well. So plenty of choice for you. So let's have a look how we can do that. So as I said, I've got two dies here. The top one is slightly larger, so this is going to be my base. This is my cardstock one. So let's grab some cardstock and my guillotine. So let's have a look at how wide this is. So it's 4 3/4 wide. If I turn it that way, it would make more sense. 4 3/4 wide, my die. So I'm going to cut my A4 cardstock down to, so there we go. And I'm going to place this now towards the top. I'm just going to use some low tack tape just to keep it in place. So I don't need that yet. And I'm going to bring, I've only got my Platinum 6 here because it's just the width of the die that I need to worry about with this. The length doesn't matter, but I'm going to have to do it this way, I think, to show you. So normally I wouldn't do it sideways, but there you go. So what I'm going to do now is a partial die cut. So I'm going to place everything as I normally would. I'm going to engage, start turning it, and move. And this piece here, the bottom of my tag, is not going to go through. So I'm going to reverse. So what I've done now, if I turn around, I've got that cut, but it hasn't come out. You know, if I'd sent it all the way through, that centerpiece would come out. So if I just tear it off for you to see, you can see my cardstock is still in place there. So when I take it off, it's going to look very ugly, uneven, not very nice. There we go. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to bring my guillotine in, and I'm going to line up. So I'm going to push it to the edge. So you could use your trimmer for this as well. And I'm going to continue that cut all the way down. So again, I'm going to line up the edge of the tag. And cut. And now I've got a longer version of my tag. Obviously, I don't want it this length because it's going to stick out to my album. So let's have a look at how tall we might want it. So let's have a look. So to get down to the bottom there, if I make it about 7, let's go 7 1/4 inches. So again, bring my cutter in with the arm. So about 7/4. here's 7, 7 1/4. Can't quite see. So let's bring this in. 7 1/4 inches is there. So we do have now an extended tag, but now I want to cover it. So I've got my, which one am I going to use? Shall we use this one? No, let's go for this blue one, because we've got a lot of the blue in the background there, so we'll continue that going. So I use the larger one to cut my black card. And now I'm going to put this on. So let's cut the paper first. Don't need to have it all. So it needs to be just over 4.5. So now again, I'm going to place it towards the top. So that gives me more paper to play with towards the bottom. Because I can always cut it shorter, but I can't make it longer. Right. And again, we're going to do that partial cut. So we're going to take it all the way through, but leave that straight bottom sticking out. And back. So again, what we've got is our patterned piece, and then the 2 straight edges, which we are going to continue with our trimmer. So I like using my trimmer for this because I can feel the edge. So use my, that's not covering, and cut. There we go. And now it's going to go in place there. I can see where the bottom is here, so I'm going to mark it just a little bit shorter. There's the black line. And I've got an extended mat now for my tag. So I'm going to just use my black soot distress ink around the edge. Highlights those curves. The batwings, I've got to say, are a lovely little pattern. A nice decorative, and you get the belly band, tags, and the whiskers, so you can do so much with them. And I'm going to glue it on. And if you wanted to do the back as well, you can do exactly the same. What I'm thinking of doing is doing the back in white cardstock or cream cardstock, so you can actually journal on the back as well. So that'd be quite nice. So you've got the front decorated, so as a photo mat. So you could have put your curved photo slots into this before gluing it down. But I'm just showing you how to do the extended tag at the moment. So that's how you can take this die and turn it into a much larger tag. So this is going to go into my Cafe Parisien album here, and you can see how now my pocket and my journal card tie in together. So I do have my International Scrapbooking Day book here, which I made with Blossom. So I thought, just to show you that it's exactly the same, I did have, here they are, the Mexican whisker dies. So we can make one to pop in here maybe. So I've got some scraps left of this album. Ah, look, this one fits. Let's do with this one then. And does it fit that way? Will that be a tall enough album tag? Oh, definitely. So we're going to go this way then. So let's put that aside. This is the larger one. So we're going to put this down. And again, partial die cut it. Only going as far as the bottom piece. Let's cut it down so it fits into my machine. Let's see if I can go full speed to show you how quick these tags really are to make. Bring in my cutter. So again, this is the partial die cut. I'm being a bit rough, I'm ripping my cardstock here. But it's going to be covered anyway, so I'm not too worried. Feeling the edge and down. Feeling the edge and down. So this now is the smaller one. I don't need to cut the paper, it's small enough. Just line it up. And partial cut. Just take off the two sides. You feel that to get rid of the two edges. And now it's just a case of working out how long we want it to be. So probably about 7 inches. So line up the top of my tag with that 7-inch line. So I'm just being rough with this one. Pop my tag on. Just mark it. Ooh, that's the wrong side. A little bit shorter, so there and there. And that fits nicely on. So I said I could do my curved photo slots onto this now. I'm just making a tag. Oh, I could have used that side, couldn't I? That would have looked nice. But there's something about me that I like this style of paper from Graph 45 where you've got sort of the colour tones and the text and images just like that. I do like those. So just smooth it out. And there we have another one. So I've shown you now how to make an extended tag using the batwing and the Mexican tag dies. So thank you for watching. hopefully that's a nice quickie that you can use to add interest into your album and tie it in with other parts of it. So if you've used your batwings like I did in mine, you can tie in your tags and using up your leftover papers, but it all ties in like it was meant to be. Oh, let's put it in. So we've got my Mexican one. Actually, I won't put it there because it's the same paper, isn't it? Here we go, into the diagonal pockets here. And the batwing is going to go into my Cafe Parisienne. Do you see, this is, it's coming along. Quite a few Cool Katz Quickies have been shown here. Got another page to go there. We've had those. We've had that Mexican. So there's a few things still to come here. So thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Have a look in the description below as well for links to any of the dies and things I've used today. And please leave a comment. It really does help. I do enjoy reading them. So thank you for watching. I'll see you all again very soon.